Here it is. This day was very volatile.
I gotta look that up. Damn, that was Thursday?
I got it.
Yeah.
Were there outliers? That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I seen an outlier at 60.90, but it wasn't at my zones. Oh, this was a trade that Carmine took where he waited for a pullback into 60.90 here, this red candle, and then he took it long, targeting the gap fill or the gap.
Please tell me he sold at for profit.
Yeah, I think he won that one. Thursday, yeah, he won Thursday and Friday. This is actually the trade that made up for his losses this week.
Oh,
But see how it's not at a key level and he still relied on it? Those are so like I hate those.
that's what made me go on the losing streak. I kept doing what he's doing. It kept fucking me. And I kept doing the re-entry bullshit too.
How is it not at a key
Yeah, that's
level though?
what?
How is it not at a key level if it reversed at the supply zone?
No, he took it here.
Oh, the winning trade. Oh, damn, it was a long.
Yeah. But I don't know if in pre-market we had tapped off of this.
You should have never explained to me rally, bro. Because now every time I'm like, it's just a little base. It's gonna keep rallying.
Looking at
Damn, I'm
focus
posting
on
these videos as we speak, trying to get it out of the way.
Oh shit! What's going on? Oh, I never turned off Bookmap this day.
Like you did?
That's gonna be a long.
No, I just kept it on the whole day.
Dude, I remember we used to do that, or at least I used to do that.
Yeah.
That shit's funny.
And then it would take forever to reload your.
Yeah. Replay.
I'm trying to see what. Let's see. So this is the open here.
My first trade wasn't until 7:21.
I'm just replaying what Carmine may have seen here. Okay, here's 1,000 lots. I wish I had what happened more of pre-market. What's going on? Here's 1,000 lots at 60.93. He was targeting the supply up above, which from 60.90 or what is this? 60.93 to the supply up above, that's 60.98. That's not even 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. I mean, if you target pre-market high here, that's 7 points. And then if you target the top here, that's about 8, 7, 3. Oh shit, that's about like almost 14, 15 points. Let's see how it retests.
I wonder what that DOM is going to do for us when we see when buying or selling is drying up. I need y'all to invest in that.
You're the one winning.
I need you to stop paper trading $100 wins.
I know. This week, I'm coming back. February now. No more playing.
Damn, that one was hard. I don't know if I would have done that. Because the 1,000 lots were right here, and then it pulled back under it, and then it recaptured, but there was really no pullback on the recapture. It just rallied past it. I mean, this, but nah. I personally wouldn't have done it. What price? What time was yours, Eloy?
721 was my first loss.
Oh, I do remember this outlier. I wanted a retest of it, but it never happened. And that was at my 61.7. That was just right above or it was my supply zone.
Yeah, there's an outlier at 60.85. Is that the one you said? I don't remember where I charted it at. Might have charted it early in the day. I mean, I don't know where I got this outlier.
I mean 721?
Yeah, I lost. I lost right away.
Oh. Didn't you have a winner though?
Yeah, and then at 741 I won. So from 721 to 723, I exited at 723. Dang, if you look at my screenshot of my book map, there's always a gap missing because that's when the fucking program shut off on me.
That's
How
annoying.
long have you been doing that for?
A couple, maybe since the beginning of the year.
Damn.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I think it's that because that's when I started live trading. So then I had more things opened up: TOS, Bookmap, Ninja Trader. I even stopped using the Discord on the computer because I'm like, maybe I got too many programs running.
Mhm.
What's what was your second trade at? I forgot.
741.
Oh,
It was a retest of my first trade, and it worked this time.
oh, I think I definitely walked away by then. What was the price?
84, 60, 84, and it made its way down to 60, 79. I got out like at 77.
I just don't see an outlier anywhere.
On my chart, I have one circled, but I screenshotted it too zoomed in, so I don't have the actual bubble itself.
The only outlier I have on my
Yeah, I'm looking at
would be
your
the 679.
I'm looking at your book map, and I don't know why I don't see it either. I just gotta get better at my screenshots and my note taking. I don't know why I don't see that.
Yeah, this day was hard to like really catch the outlier, especially this one. This one seems so good, but it never retested. This 1,000 law never retested.
What's that one right there?
What's it?
What?
What's that last bubble at the drop?
This
No,
one?
of the first big drop. What is
This
that?
one?
I think that's what I made my outlier, or above it a little bit, but it's in the 700s. But one of those two, depending on how I zoomed in, I made it my outlier.
Was there a lot of news this day?
There was, yeah.
Jobless claims and home sales at 7.
Oh, this is so crazy. It looks volatile.
I think you got my trade because it looks like you have a lot of time left on the video.
Oh, that's because I never turned it off, so it just goes. It does that like where no bubbles appear.
So I think I entered right here, or I've been in already, and it almost did retest my stop, and it almost got close to my stop, but then it dropped completely.
Oh yeah, here it freezes. There's no more bubbles.
Oh shit! Okay,
Um,
you missed that.
You won that trade though. Yeah.
Yeah.
See this I do think it is decent just because it tried once, tried twice, failed, dropped, and then came back up. You're right about the rally or drop base drop in this case, but the only thing I would judge about this is that it wasn't at a key level and the outlier was only 700, at least from what I see. Um, so the probability, like ranking it as a setup, I would rank it as a B rather than an A plus, just because we weren't at a key level and the outlier wasn't 1,000 lots. So compared to like your Monday trade that was A plus, that's my only judgment of the trade. But I mean, it worked. I personally wouldn't have taken it, but if you see something and you take the opportunity, I mean, shit. But those are the kind of things I would jot down in your journaling is like, one, it wasn't at the key level. Maybe two, the outlier wasn't as big as it usually is when we take a trade. But the fact that it rejected once, it rejected twice, and then when it came back here, it rejected again, that does make it a clean setup. It formed a drop, base drop. One thing also is that looking at my chart, uh, let me switch. The move kind of had already happened here because the drop came down into demand and then popped, and then you were targeting a short again, where you can almost say like the move happened already. But obviously, it had a great sell off here, so I can't even say like it was a bad decision. It's just I get scared when that happens. Like when the move falls into demand and then like you're trying to short again, that's kind of risky. But it did work. So good shit. I don't know how you judge that. Would you take that, Gabriel?
If I was on demo.
Yeah, that's my only concern with that setup.
And I don't know if this
But I
matters.
feel like go for it.
I don't know if this matters to y'all or if this is part of your process, but on my book maps, like I'm sure, and when you guys see my screenshots, you see all these red lines and green lines. That's me charting the outliers on Bookmap. But the other day, I forgot to delete the prior lines that I created from the outliers. So what I did is I just made them thinner because I think the following day we were still in that range, which is why I saw them all. Like if we were in a different range, I wouldn't have even seen the lines. But because we were in a similar range, the lines were to me. I'm like, I don't want to get rid of these. What if they still matter in this charting area we're in? And so I just made them thin. Like I thinned them out very tiny. That let me know that those were yesterday's outliers. And then the outliers I put on the current day, I make them thicker. But I see how market does react to even yesterday's outliers. Since I kept them, I was like, damn, look at it's like stopping right there perfectly, or it's bouncing right there perfectly. And not that it matters.
I
It
have
might be
seen
more noise, but I was just interesting.
I have seen Carmine sometimes, like if it was something super distinctive that happened the day before, he'll like mark it as a line on his TOS chart as like large buyers here or large sellers here, and he'll just keep it there. And sometimes he'll use that as a opportunity, but it has to be something very distinct that happened uh the prior days for him to market. So I mean that is something, but like you said, for me it would just cause too much noise, so I can't do that. But I do see Carmine do it sometimes. Especially like if it's like a news day and then like a large amount of buying stepped in at a certain level, he'll put like FOMC large buyers or something like that.
I don't know how you guys feel, but when I go into the next trading day and I just like erasing the old zones and having fresh zones. I feel like that's a fresh, like like better opportunities or more opportunities. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like fresh zones are just better for me. I don't know. Like I don't like using the old zones, even if they do
I
work.
guess
Obviously,
I
yeah,
get scared of having like a good ass chart. Like say today I have a good ass chart that I'm like, damn, like this looks clean to me. And then going into the next day, I'm like, fuck, I'm scared to erase it because I don't want to miss something that I may not have. Like say I mark something today and then tomorrow and then I erase it and rechart and I'm like, fuck, I'm scared to miss some level that I may have marked the day before that hasn't been tapped yet. But I do agree with you, like erasing and starting from fresh, like I
Oh,
do.
wait. No. I don't mean like completely erase them. I mean just the ones that have been tested already.
Oh yeah, I definitely erase them.
Yeah. I like having those fresh. I know the ones that are haven't been tested are still possibly going to be tested, so I leave them. But I just meant the ones that have been tested. I don't like using like ones that the price has been trading in. But
That's
that's just me.
another thing to journal, Eloy. If you are gonna do that, like make sure if you take a trade off of that, mark like this was an outlier from the previous day, not an outlier from today. Just because the more you're aware of what you're using to take a position, it's gonna allow you if you see it happen again the next time, like you're gonna remember because you journaled it, you're gonna remember that you've used this kind of setup before.
Mm.
Just
It's
all
working for
about
you. I
data.
don't know how it's working, but crazy.
31st yesterday.
Let me end this one.
I took the only trade I took is the one you took, Eric. So